Okay. Italian league. We got Verona versus Piacenza. Verona's been on a tear. I mean they kind of massacre them here. But hey, it's still gonna be a good game. We're still gonna learn from it. If you don't know already, Piacenza's got Brizard, the French setter. Galassi, he's somebody. I forget who. I think he's middle. Romano, the right side for Italy. Kovacevic. I don't know. I don't remember what that is, but yeah, bunch of names, bunch of Simón. Okay. Keita, Mozic. Keita gets so many sets here. Wow. But hey, it's gonna be a good game. Let's get into it. It's gonna be a shorter video. It should be good. I'm timing it with my life right now. But ooh, wow, starting it off strong. Great swing. And it's important right here to really make sure when he's hitting this, it's straight down the line. A lot of the time, when I try and do this type of swing, it ends up going like here. And let's say if he were to have swung right here, he's getting hooded. He's getting blocked right there. So it really has to go down that line at a really good angle if he's doing that. Good serve, good pass, two pass, go on the right side. Mojic, he makes big block moves, but I don't know. I see him get beat like that a lot, because he's just not getting his feet to the ball. But another two pass going to the right side here, going Mojic. Really glad to see Mojic back. He was struggling with some injuries over the summer, but I'm glad that he's back. And then he gets called over here, which Brizard gets kind of caught in that a lot. Okay, so this is Kovacevic, and then this is Mara right here. This guy's Canadian. I don't know where Kovacevic is from though. Right, this is him. Effie. This is Effie. I don't know who he is. Maybe Kovacevic is a middle. No idea. No idea. I don't know. Is that Romano? Probably going outside. Okay. Mar swings out of bounds. All right, we got Mojic swinging out of bounds as well. Good pass, really perfect pass. I mean, so like you're not going to get too many situations where it can just be right in your lap like this, but you just gotta say thank you when it is right in your lap and just dime it. Just check something real quick. Okay, so Piacenza is not really playing their starters, or at least their A+ guys, it seems like. I mean, great run right here though. Maybe they just have some weird names. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know some of these guys. Good serve. They got to put a free ball over. Let's see what happens here. This is a really fast tempo. Hmm. You don't see that type of tempo too often, if I'm being honest, but it's a good swing. Puts them out of system. Makes Keita do something with it. Now they got two options. One and a half options, to say the least, going as triple block. Keita. Keita. I mean, and with Keita can get away with a lot of tips because these guys have to be deep in the court because of, I mean, how often he can just blast the ball over top of somebody. Yeah. Good serve. Good swing. He swings hard, goes towards that deep corner. Deep corner is just the highest percentage. Give yourself a good chance there if you're swinging that deep corner. Good pass. Perfect. No, you don't give it to Simón. I'm surprised he doesn't give it to Simón here, but it seems like Brizard's really running like a fast tempo right now with these guys. I don't know exactly who these guys are, but he's running a fast tempo with him. Effie. Who is Effie? This guy's got a whippy arm swing for sure. Nice swing though. Brizard and I really like Brizard as a setter because he adds a lot of pressure from the service line as well, not just from him running his offense, but he can score some points too. Like he can get some really good blocks, and he can also get some aces. He's really good setter. Probably one of my favorite setters right now. Like if I had to draft a team right now, he might be my center. Gino, he might have to be it though. I don't know. I mean, Micah Christensen has probably the best hands in the world, but I just don't think he adds as much service pressure as these guys will. Yeah, yeah, he's mad at himself about that one. So what do you think? What do you think? Should he get carded for doing that? Let's see if he gets carded. No, it's timeout. Okay. Well, let's see. Reverse float, decent pass. I mean, yeah, not a great pass. Oh wow, it goes off the hands there. That's kind of crazy. Just barely gets the touch there. I mean, when you're going against a team as big as Verona, you have to kind of risk it sometimes and go for the really high swing. Gosh, man. Keita's a beast. This one, yeah, you just gotta kind of avoid Keita on any sort of over the net thing because he's at the 10-foot line there and he still decides to take a really nice swing just because it's a free ball. I'm glad that they have him back on the right side now. Because I mean, he just is. He is a right side. Just total honesty, he's a right side. Yeah, but he's a really great player, but he's a right side. He is by far his best thing is his attack. So you gotta just let him thrive over there. Let him be on his island over here and just take a bunch of really, really physical swings. I'm not minding this kid. Kid's doing pretty well. I don't know who he is, but I assume he's like a young Italian kid. And like this situation right here, a lot of the time with players, like after they do something like this, they're pretty much not an option. But Keita, he is always an option. You can just put it high for him and he's gonna go up and take a swing. He's always an option. Really nice set there. Wow. Really nice set by Brizard there just to get his feet around it, finish his hands perfectly to that window. This right here is what I'm talking about. This is a good block move. Maybe just goes off his hand a little bit, but still it's a good block move. He just adds that as a setter. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, no matter how physical you are as a setter though, you need to be able to run an offense. Like these are the extras. These are the extra things. His serve like this right here, that's extra. That's great. But if he couldn't run an offense, he wouldn't, then nobody would want him as a setter at least. Crazy play, some chaos. Hits over top, out of system. Libero takes it. Triple block. Going around it, going that extra angle. And this is one of the best swings. If you have it available, it's a really good swing against triple block, especially against a large triple like that. But it's not always going to be there. It's a situational type of thing. This is nice here. What's his name? What's his name? Sani. Yes, 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 Sani. I like watching Sani. He's a good player. He does well. Did he get subbed in for Mojic here? Two aces in a row. Why not? Dang, bro. And then he gets him out of system. Good for him. Oh, find it. Okay. Or best they reset. Come over here. This is a nice block move though. This is so much more fundamental, and this is him getting his feet to the ball way better. And then he can finish his block wherever the heck he wants because he's more physical. He's at the ball. He's pressing. It's a beautiful block move. Mo just makes some good block moves, man. But sometimes you see him do, let's see if he does it right here. Let's find out. He just doesn't do the right footwork. But it also might be situational where he's like, those are the ones where he's helping on it. I don't know. Not sure. Huh. This one he kind of just goes for it, even though it's kind of a weird situation, but I think it goes out of bounds here. Yeah, out of bounds. Count it. Mojic rolls it short, gets him out of system again. Same thing. Why not? I like him. Trying to fake him out here. Fast tempo. This is a ball where you really have to communicate well. This guy seems like he's not really up for that tempo. It works out, but you don't want that consistently. That's not a swing that you would want every single play. It's not going to work every play. And he has a few options here. When the ball dies this far inside, he's taking his approach from a normal spot, but the ball dies inside a lot. He has a few options here. He could continue going and just rip it cross. He could tip like this, like he does right here, or he could attack this seam right here. Going against triple block, you have to know who you're going against to know if they're a good enough blocker to close it consistently. Also, the play, if it's a fast play, you can usually count on them not closing it because a lot of outsides aren't great at closing that block. But you got to know who you're playing against and know the situation that you're in if you're going to try and attack that seam in between the second and third blocker. But I mean, it's a good seam to attack because even if that person is up there, they're not always able to press over the net super great or just make a great block move, you know, out of his hands real quick. Like it comes out of his hands so quick, gives him a little bit less time. I mean, that's a weird one, but hey, count it. And I'm not a fan of this tip. It's just too easy. And then they have three options now. See what happens. They have two options now. Yeah, it's a big touch, huge touch. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, big touch. This is a really nice swing though, going after the pinky on the right side too. That's really nice. Nice swing. Yeah, pinky's always open. You just gotta learn how to hit it. You gotta learn how to hit it deep into the court when you're going for that pinky too. Brizard makes some good defensive moves too. This isn't a bad move. He gets himself deep into the court, gives him an opportunity. It's a high. And if you've wondered why someone puts it high like this, like, oh, why wouldn't you try and be aggressive and try and score on the free ball? That's not what it's about. Okay. The chances that you score on a free ball are super slim. So he's given these guys all time to get back, reset the play. It's now just a normal play. And now they almost gave themselves a good chance there. They almost gave themselves an opportunity to score. Yeah, Simón. Simón. This is what he does. He just adjusts his arm swing so well. And then Keita being able to just jump wherever and just take a big old rip to the deep corner. And if Keita can keep learning how to just have that default swing of his be to a deep corner, like be a disciplined swing, it's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff. That's one thing is I feel like a lot of players, their default swing, like when they just shut off their brain and swing, their default swing is something like this, like just like low to the tape into the six, and then this is what happens when you take a default swing and turn your brain off. Your default swing, if you rep it out enough, should be to a deep corner, usually to that deep cross corner. Like that should be your default swing. Like, oh, if I turn my brain off, I'm still taking a pretty good swing to that deep corner, you know? And if you do it enough, if you practice it enough, it will become just natural. Like this swing right here. Like this should be natural to just do without even thinking. That'll make you make way less errors. Yeah, sometimes you're gonna need to swing low to that six because the situation calls for it. But a lot of the time, if you get caught with your brain off, it needs to be a good swing. Out of bounds, inbounds, not sure. Out of bounds. Decent serve from that setter. This is a good swing though. Is this Romano now? Yeah, Romano's back in. Piacenza lost the first set. They got mad. They threw Romano back in. Romano's the starting right side for the Italian national team. Not sure how he did in the Olympics. I'm not sure. I didn't really watch him very intently. Gosh, yeah. Simone has such a good arm swing for a middle. Like he's the ideal middle arm swing. And look at how he finishes his hand too. Gets over top of the ball and then just flicks a little bit down so it even goes further. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice with it. He is nice with it. I don't know how old he is either, but he's been doing it for a while. He's been at this for a long time. And he's been at his peak for a long time, man. He's been dominant for years and years and years. And like this is when I say he adjusts his arm swing so well, middles really need to be able to do this. Look at how much he adjusts his arm swing. Like he never takes the same arm swing twice. Outsides, out of system, yeah, you can probably take the same arm swing, use the same arm swing pretty consistently. Middles, however, you need to be able to adjust your arm swing like that. I'll write that down actually. Yep, pinky, pinky, pinky. Man, this is a condensed route, and he's able to get that block because there's no spacing. Okay, when the pass gets moved forward here, you have all three, so many options right here in this little space. You want this guy to go over here so that he's the middle's spread more thin. You know, if you're spreading butter on a piece of toast, you're not going to put a clump all on one side. Okay, you're going to spread it with it. You're going to spread it throughout it. Okay. Same thing with your offense. You want that middle blocker's brain to be spread everywhere, if that makes sense. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Romano, out of bounds, way out of bounds. Is it Mojic? No, Sani going back to serve. Who is this guy? Who is this guy receiving? Yeah, that's Kovacevic. He's a lefty. I assume he's Polish or something, some sort of similar Polish descent or something. Yeah, he's mad about this one, but he took a low swing. Like this is what I'm talking about. This is him probably, maybe he's trying to chip off the block, but not sure. Yep, 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 yep. And you really just got to see the ball better on that one. You know, early game, he's just kind of taking both, going super wide with his hands, taking both options to see what this guy does, see what his natural reaction is. Not bad. I don't mind it. Kovacevic is struggling right now. I'm not gonna lie. This right here. Okay, you're gonna swing right now. Where are you gonna swing? This guy swings right to the deep corner. That's tough. It puts him out of system. They still score off of it because hey, it's Verona, but still, you know what I mean. Reverse float, super nice contact on it. He gets a really nice float on it. Mojic is making some good block moves, and this is what I'm talking about. Look at the footwork. He gets his feet to the ball, goes straight up, and when he goes straight up, he can do something like that with his arms, go outside of his body, get outside the ball, finish the block, boom. He just needs to make that footwork more often. Probably going right side here. Yeah. Oh, this kid's back. That kiddo, that young guy, that young Italian gun. Kovacevic, that's good stuff. I like this a lot. And like when you're in trouble, what do you do? What's your go-to? For him, when he was in trouble, he did that. And that's probably gonna score when you're gonna get in trouble like that. Like obviously if he did that every single swing, you're not gonna score very often. But if it's a few plays here and there on quick ones and you can do it quick, and you're gonna be fine. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, pass gets moved forward. He goes backwards. Now you have options all over the court. Okay. You have options all over the court instead of three options all in this one space and then just one guy hanging out over here. Because 75% of the attackers are over here if you're doing that. But now it's spread all throughout the court, and Simone has to decide which of the four places or like which four spots is he gonna kind of camp out and stuff, and it works out. I really like the behind pipe if you can do it consistently, you know. Who is this guy? Bobolenta, man. Who is he? Yeah, he's probably just some Italian kid. I don't know. This is his minus swing. Like, okay, I'm just gonna swing as hard as possible. Seems like it goes deep into the court. That's not a terrible swing. They just kind of got lucky on the block, not gonna lie. Oh my. Hangs up there. Uh-oh, I'm early. And he swings as hard as possible straight into Keita's hands. Not a smart idea. Excuse me. Romano starting it off with a nice serve. Oh, we're getting a lot of blocks right now. Let's see this one more time. Sorry, Mo, just not trying to play it too much. The ball dies inside, and he just continues with that momentum and gets roofed for it. It happens. I mean, if possible, maybe he can go sharper on that situation. He might try and do it right here. And then the middle just didn't close fully. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That happens. Give it to Keita, put it up high, let him go big, big. See, this is really good by Keita. This is his mindless swing. Okay, I'm just gonna go swing. These guys, maybe they're up, maybe they're not. No matter what, even if they are up, even if there is a triple block up there, it's probably not gonna be a roof. And then if it gets by it, boom, it's a kill. Your mindless swing, you need to train it so that your mindless swing is to a deep corner. Okay, you got me. Oh, tough one. That's a weird one. That one was not a mindless swing. That was a weird one. But yeah, if Keita can continue to do that, then bang. I mean, sheesh, sheesh. He's taking some serious swings, man. Yeah. It's a really good help by this blocker here. Really nice touch. Doesn't have to be a block, like a full monster block, full kill block. It just has to be a little bit of touch. Mar, how old is Mar? How old is he? Somebody tell me in the comments how old is Mar? Is that Keita that touches this? I think it's both of them. But hey, they get to run their offense now. Ah, you know, this one is coverable, like able to be covered for sure. But just looks like everyone kind of messed it up, panicked a little bit. Way to bounce, yeah. Yeah, you got to be able to put consistent pressure on the team with your serve, or else you're not going to be able to go on any runs. You're not going to be able to earn break points if you're just serving out of bounds every time. Floater. Yeah, I would rather have a free ball than a missed serve because then at least there's a chance. At least there's a chance something happens. Missed serve, there's no chance. Hmm. Yeah, it's all about balance with it too. Like obviously you want to put some pressure on them, but you can't just be swinging willy-nilly and making a bunch of errors, but you also can't just put free balls over or else you're never going to earn anything. It's just going to be uh, block. Good block. And like look how early he presses over the net here. Okay, it's a quick one. He's got to get up quick. He's a little bit late. He's got to press. Look at how early he presses. He's over the net, pressing over the net immediately, like right as he's jumping. Wow. And he just presses more and more as he goes up, and then he finishes his block, comes down. Really nice block there. Who's that guy? Is that Sonny again? Whoa. Yeah, Brizard is really good at those ones right there. Like the one handers, yeah. I like this by Mar to swing line here. It's a quick one where he's helping out on the middle there. Yeah, really nice. I gotta check that out. See if people are helping out on the middle on those. Hey, okay. Good pass. Let's see what happens. Oh, I would have dunked on that one. Yeah. And he like checked it. That's nice. That's a big part of a physical setter as well, is just someone that can dump it. It means that someone's just got to check it and it adds a little piece. It's not the most important thing, but it just adds a little piece. Ooh, tough pass there. Oh, when he gets subbed out. Mar is out for Kovacevic. Floater. Keita steps in, puts it up there. Not a bad set by Keita. Ooh, big miss there. Rough miss by Mojic there. Not sure the idea. Maybe the idea is going off the hands. Maybe the idea is try to pop it in the corner. The execution definitely wasn't there though. Wow, lots of misconnections by with Keita right now. But he's still so athletic. Like being able to just adjust and do that, it's so crazy. Off of him barely jumping and stuff, that's so crazy. What a beast. Yeah, what a block. And Keita treats this as an approach. Look at how much he's trying to jump as high as possible on this jump too. Like he's treating it as an approach and then getting up super high and then going and hitting the ball with your block almost. Yeah. Works out. Keita was obviously the biggest blocker on that triple block, so that's crazy, man. He's such a beast. Dude, there's no one like Keita. There really isn't. Like I don't think that we've seen anyone like him in the game who's just that physically insane. Oh wow. Almost got that dig. Yeah. And again, same thing. Same thing I'm talking about. Look at how he's not maxed out just because he needs like look at his arm right there. That's a weird angle. Not That's not fully straight, but he's hitting the ball. He's able to hit it wherever he wants by adjusting his arm swing however he needs to. And he's also got super long arms. I think Simón also like has very, very long arms and that helps him in a lot of situations, but interesting. I just want to see how much that middle bit on that on Simón there. I mean, if I'm a middle, I'm gonna bite on Simón. He's one of the greatest middles of all time. I'm gonna be checking him every single time. And good pass. Yep. Yep. You just gotta tap it a little bit. Gotta make sure you touch it and just get it over there to that person. That's beautiful. Really nice set. And they don't call over on it, do they? Oh, come on. Don't call over on that. Don't call over on that. Let the boys play. Yeah, ball doesn't lie, guy. Ball doesn't lie, ref. You freaking skoog. You freaking goofball. Yeah, yeah. That's an unlucky one. Fine move by the middle. Unlucky. Goes right in between the blockers, just barely. Fair enough. Mm, Kovacevic not able to get that dig. We got 17-20 in the third set. We're gonna finish it out sometime soon here. Decent. What happened? Key in the net. He's trying to be. Oh, he hit the antenna probably or under. No, maybe he hit the net on the way down. Whoa, she is small. Holy crap. That is a small ref. Wow. I would like to see her standing next to Kita. She's like half his height. What happens on this one? Reverse float. Kovacevic not having a great game. Romano takes a swing. Same thing. And I like this, like knowing where everyone is, being able to see the court, knowing this is your best option is just putting it right in front of Keita. Like if he would have freaked out and just set the right side there, that would have been dumb. Like set over here, I mean, that would have been dumb. I wish Keita would have just ripped it high, but hey, stuff happens. He wasn't in his ideal situation, that's for sure. He baited somebody into the net though. Yeah, I'd hit him again too. I'd hit Kovacevic again too. Same thing. Same thing as what I was talking about. Simón adjusts his arm swing. He can hit it a little bit better on this one, just to make sure he's hitting it hard and to somewhere smart. That works out. Really nice set by Brizard too. He's able to just swing so hard. I feel like it just makes his life so much easier. How high he jumps, how high he contacts the ball just makes his life so much easier. And I'm not saying what he does is easy. He does a lot of stuff that is crazy difficult. It's just yeah, like being able to hit it at such a high point makes a huge difference. That's all I'm trying to say. Hey, good chip. Good chip off the block. Way to find the edge of it. Yeah, if you can learn how to find the edge of the block consistently, it's a really, really nice tool to have in your back pocket as an attacker. Kovacevic finishing the game like that. Eesh. Eesh. It's a heartbreaker. It's a heartbreaker right there. It's a not an ideal situation, obviously, but going into the net is just way more not ideal than putting over a free ball. So whatever. It was a good game. Thanks for watching, guys.